All right, we're going to talk about something that I feel like maybe a lot of us struggle with, but sometimes we can't even pinpoint what it is, or maybe sometimes we feel a little shy or vulnerable, and so we don't actually share this feeling. And that is feeling like you're never quite enough. Like you personally are not enough, or like what you're doing is not enough. Okay. And I want to get into that today because I want you to know that you are not alone. And I want to kind of talk about why so that we can kind of shake those feelings off. Okay. First things first, I'm going to make sure I have sound and I'm in the right places because, if I don't check, all right, we're good. If I don't check, then it's like that's when it happens and people are like, I can't hear you, or I'm hearing feedback, or all the things that happen, right? When you go live. Okay, let's get into it. Feeling like you're never enough. Like I said, this can be like personal, like I'm not enough, or I'm not doing enough, right? I'm not being productive enough. I'm not getting enough done in the day. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough energy, right? Those doings, but also like, am I enough? Am I worthy enough if I sit on the couch all day, right? And rest? Am I enough? Is this project that I've been working on enough? Is it going to impress the right people? Okay. You are not alone in feeling that way. Okay. And let me talk about why. And I'm going to get a little soapboxy here and I might ruffle a few feathers, but just know like if I'm ruffling your feathers, it's probably like a, ooh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, that stings a little bit moment, but that creates that self-awareness to move on. Okay. Feeling like we're not enough, to me, my opinion, comes from being a woman and a mom in our society. Our society is built around women serving other people. Okay. And that's not a bad thing. I'm all about in service of others and being helpful and generous and all of those things. However, right, our society is built on you do what other people tell you to do, right? You serve your husband and you serve your kids and you serve the community. And your worthiness comes from how they perceive you to be serving. Okay, so it's not that you're serving, that's the problem. The problem is for years and years and years and years, it's always been other people's judgment on how well you are serving. That gets ingrained into like basically our systems, right? Generation after generation after generation. So if you're feeling like you're never enough, you're not alone, right? Go ahead and put in the comments if you've had this feeling. I have these feelings, right? Just because I'm on this video and I'm talking about it doesn't mean that I haven't had these feelings, right? I still sometimes have these feelings, right? Tell me, put it in the comments whether you're watching live or recorded because it's helpful if other people see that and know that they're not alone, right? You're like, yes, me too. Okay. So it's not you, it's generational evaluations of your service, generational judgments, right? Whether that's society telling you this is how to be a good wife, this is how to be a good mom, or if something's happening, it's because you're not serving your family in the best way, right? The judgment that comes with that. And what that happens is that gets ingrained into our systems, into our mindsets, generation after generation after generation. And then when we try to break free from that, then it's like, oh, I'm not enough. And that holds us back. I can't go take that opportunity because if I can't be perfect at it, if I can't serve enough, then I'm just not even going to do it. Right. And I don't want that feeling of never enough holding you back. Right. Because it's not true. It doesn't matter how much you do in a day that makes that like tallies your worthiness. You're worthy regardless. Okay. And so my goal is to help us see that, yes, we are in service to others, but we need to do it from a place of our own value, our own worthiness, and our own, like, I want to do this, not because I feel like I have to. Like, I want to serve my husband in the best way possible because I love him and I care about our family. I want to serve and show up for my kids in a way that's loving and in worthiness and in fulfillment, not because someone says I have to be this, superstar mom, PTA class mom, right? That's judgment of other people on us and our serving. And that creates burnout and resentment and feeling unworthy. Okay. We need to show up in a way of I am showing up in service to others because I am fulfilled and I feel worthy enough to show up in a way that is the best version of myself, to serve in a way that I want to serve, not in the way that other people tell me I should be serving. And when we can get to that spot, that's when we can, that's when the chains come off and we can actually break barriers and take advantage of opportunities that are coming to us, right? And to try new things, right? A lot of times we don't even try new things because it's like, if I can't show up and be perfect and be enough, then I'm just not going to do it. And I'm going to find excuses not to do it, or I'm going to procrastinate and not do it, or I'm going to let it go so long that then I feel overwhelmed and then I just rush to get through it. And then it really isn't a quality product or service for me. Like, I just didn't do a good enough job because I procrastinated and then I got overwhelmed and then I just rushed through it. And now it's not what I thought it could be. Right? So, thinking about how do we get out of that, right? I think the first thing is acknowledging the fact that our worthiness, your worthiness, does not depend on how other people see you doing things or how other people see you in your service to others, right? It's all about how you see yourself, right? And I'm actually going to do a deeper dive into this, a deeper discussion next Thursday in my community. So if you want to get in there before then, just go ahead. I think there's a link in the description of this video. Just click on that, join the community, and then next Thursday we can dive deeper because I'm almost out of time. But I just want to clarify and say this to you because I don't know who needs to hear it today, but you are enough just the way you are. Just the way you're showing up today. You're enough. And it's not anyone else's job to determine how well you're serving or how well you are accomplishing tasks. Your worthiness doesn't change. You are enough, just as you are today. Whether you're like, yes, I'm a rock star, I'm getting it all done, or you show up as today you get bare minimum. Today you get bare minimum, Brittany. That's what you get today. And that's fine, right? And going to bed and being like, you know what? Today, not so hot. Kind of a hot mess today, right? And being like, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm going to pop out of here because I'm over my time a little bit. You guys have the best day, and I can't wait to see you in the group. Bye-bye.